What is up, everybody, to episode 49.
49.
Thank you, Eric, for
Yep.
being prepared, because nobody else is, including me.
It was the thing that messed me up is I did watch the previous 2 episodes, but Eric kept a joke going, like in the name of the episode, he deliberately put the wrong number
As a joke, but it confused everybody. So,
and now I remembered it, and I was like, I was about to say 48. I was like, but
No.
we just uploaded 48. I was like, wait, I'm confused now. So
We did this to ourselves.
So now you know that we're a bunch of idiots, so take what we say with a grain of salt.
salt.
I'm Eddie.
Howdy, it's Andrea.
Eric.
And I'm Blade.
And
Alright.
I feel like it's been forever since we all met again.
We took a week off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
But
then,
it feels like way longer.
yeah, and then like us 4 together, too.
That's true.
Yeah, but it was like, 4th of July, and then you had something come up, right?
Yes.
That's why you were absent
Mhm.
the last video.
I'm trying to remember why. What was the reason?
It's got to be a good reason. It's got to.
Come back to me. I'll get there.
No.
What have y'all been up to? Anything new?
The recession just started, right?
Oh,
we can
God.
officially call it that, yeah. 'Cause all I've been doing is working. I
Yeah,
can't do
same.
anything else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can't afford to do anything else.
Oh boy, it's pretty bad out there, guys.
Being adults suck.
What do you call it? The gas prices here not so bad.
Yeah.
They're
Turns
getting
out-
better.
Down.
They're
Three-
getting better.
I think I filled up at 379. It might be a little. It might be lower. Than
I think
what it
that's the
actually was,
biggest
but-
flex now, guys. What
Yeah.
did you gas up at? What did you gas up at?
I mean, I still have to pay $80 to fill up, but
Yeah.
It is what it is, right?
yeah. What are you filling up with there?
Huh?
What are you filling up with there?
Well, this is a G Fuel Sonic.
It looks cool. I like how
Yeah.
it looks.
The flavor is peach rings.
That,
I don't know if you
gonna
guys-
say onion
that sounds
rings.
good.
Oh, Princess Peach? Is that it? What are you trying to get at here? Eddie?
Oh
Oh no! There are
What the fuck
two
was
kinds
that
of
supposed
people,
to-
guys. Two kinds of people.
God damn it, Waddy.
Wow, it took you that long.
It took me a minute. Yes, I'm slow. I'm sorry.
So you want to drink some Sonic juice?
Nah, I got water. Got water. I need to drink more water.
Yeah, I love a good peach. I'm gonna try it out. Let you guys know. 10 out of 10, maybe. Maybe.
It's gonna suck.
You gotta slurp or do the slurping noise.
Slurp on Sonic. That
That
Sonic
is-
Gargle
slurp.
it. Ugh.
That's
God.
that's gonna be on the internet
no!
forever.
I regret doing that.
That's gonna be on the internet
We need to
forever.
cut it.
Skills
Cut it
girls should
out.
have.
Stop.
All
Take
right.
that out.
That's the whole episode. That part.
That's a thumbnail.
Well,
Oh,
we
no.
know why she's taken.
Oh my god.
Aside from the visual representation, it is a 10 out of 10. But
Really?
it's pretty biased because I love peaches.
It
I'll be a peach.
smells good. Oh,
The
I can
aroma.
smell it,
Get
yeah.
that. It's not the candle.
It's peach. I smell peach.
Yeah.
Kind of means it's a shitty candle.
Yeah, that is overpowering it. Where'd you buy it at?
Walmart when we went to get the Bud Light
Oh.
sodas. Yeah.
Oh.
We didn't find it. I found it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He was like, "The fuck." Okay, I'm getting this.
Oh my god, yeah.
It looks good. I'll buy it next time if I see it.
Well, it's a 10 out of 10 for sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, who doesn't like peach? What are you, a psycho?
That's a good point.
It's zero everything. That's, wow.
Yeah, that's why.
Interesting.
Suspicious.
I don't know. That's why they're like so big. G Fuel, like, oh, zero sugar, zero stuff. We're good,
Wh-
healthy for you.
What is G Fuel like? Gamer subs?
They're like the same competitors. They're in like the same market. They're both like they're advertised for gamers, but it's just like caffeine.
I have the only one I've tried is Glitch, that one that Wildcat co-owns.
Yeah, I think he has his own flavor, right? Or
Yeah.
he said he co-owns it.
Yeah,
Shit, I didn't know that.
yeah. His flavor is the one I have. I have it over there.
We should
That's
make like a salty
right.
pre-workout. What the fuck?
Electrolytes. There you go.
Or the, what do you call it? The sniff thing? The ammonia.
Oh,
No, the smelling salts.
Smelling salts. Start the podcast.
We should try that.
We're all gonna be. Oh my god, no.
We should try some smelling salts.
That's scary.
I'm down. I'm so
I mean,
down.
it fits our narrative. Our narrative.
It is.
Our
it does.
theme.
That's our theme.
We're gonna do that every time before we record. We're gonna take a
It's
big sniff.
our subliminal messaging. Salt.
And it's not an agenda.
Salt. Oh, freaking! Do we talk about the Sal de Rey already? I feel like we should take our stuff and go record there. Since it's such all saltiness. It's you've heard of it, right? You've never heard of it.
The what?
The what? Can we look
Sal,
that up? Jimmy, pull that up.
de Rey?
Is that like the, what do you call it?
It's like the
salt
lake.
It's a lake.
It's
It's,
a
a lake bed. It's all salt. It's
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
like, it's north of.
North of where I'm at. You
North-
just you just keep going down here, 88. Take a left. I don't know what that.
It's like
street's
6 miles
called.
away, right? From here?
It's not that. La Sal.
Dude,
de
I saw
Rey.
it in a TikTok. Did you share it to me? Yeah, I don't have you on TikTok.
No, but it's like a big
You
famous.
fucking pleb.
No, it's
Big
on
TikTok
TikTok.
place.
It's very viral.
Um,
Viral.
I'll have to edit a video in or picture in here.
Oh, but it looks so good.
My older sister wanted to go, but it's like you gotta walk. You park and then you gotta take like a little small hike to get there. But
Let's go. Let's vlog it.
Yeah.
Guys,
I'm
we're
down.
going right now.
All right, we'll see y'all once we're done. See y'all next
No,
week.
dude, it's 108 right now,
know.
man.
It's hot.
I think I saw a lizard on fire.
Can we swim there?
like
Rango.
in Frozen. The lizard that's on fire. He's a fire
What is she
lizard.
talking? I'm joking.
Dude.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know
you-
exactly
I
what
was
you're
like-
talking
You're the number
about.
one person
I was
that
like,
would know
me,
this.
I wouldn't know, but you should.
Yeah.
I would.
Not
I'm
even
gonna
just
call
because of your kids,
Clarissa.
because your wife too.
I'm gonna call Clarissa right now
It's
saying
the
that
fire element.
he needs to watch it again because he doesn't remember.
I remember. Too clear.
So can we swim in that water?
Probably.
I don't even.
It's a dried up lake, right?
I think it's like. I don't know too
Or
much.
just
about
really
it.
shallow? Really,
It's
really shallow?
probably and it's just salt, a lot of salt.
Oh, that means we can float.
Honestly, if we have a merch, we're gonna like do the photo shoot there.
We should get
Could we totally could? That'd be smart.
merch, some merch.
I would love that. Like start off with like 10 shirts, whoever wants to, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
Like grains of salt on a cap, you know.
I would wear that.
I would love that.
I
If-
would wear that.
Maybe I should commission someone to actually make us a logo. Unless one of y'all knows
Do you know
how to
someone?
draw well enough.
I think I might know a lot of people
Oh.
that would do decals and stuff like that.
Not decal, but we needed like an actual logo first,
Yeah.
or like some actual.
Oh, we got.
That way it's themed. Like whenever we make merch,
Yeah.
we don't make like each thing has a different salt shaker on it or something. Because like eventually, once we do get one, I do want to tattoo it like right here.
I would love like 4 grains
sorry.
of salt. It's for us.
Just 4 dots.
You'd be the bigger dot, Daddy.
It's a slightly bigger
Mine's
dot.
2 pixels.
I'll be the smallest dot.
Or maybe I'll have it right here.
I'll
Like
be
on my
the
right
dot
hand.
with muscles.
just two arms.
Just 2
flexing.
arms, like a Geodude.
It's one.
Pokemon reference.
Oh yeah.
You would be the Geodude.
Oh no.
That's what you should get, a Geodude.
I would love that. Yeah.
Like a small tattoo of a Geodude. I think that'll work. Of course, you can go Graveler and
Right here.
for like.
Right here under
Right
your
here?
eye.
No, not on the face, guys. Not on the face.
Yeah. Unless you're Mike Tyson, you shouldn't get a face tattoo.
Nobody should get a face tattoo. Honestly,
I
it's not a
mean,
good
A
idea.
boxer that hits that fucking hard, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
I've been watching like
yeah.
old highlights and stuff, like of Mike Tyson as he was like
Training?
not just training, but like when he or like his pro debut and the fights he had, the few fights he had after that, and like holy shit,
He's very robotic and very fast.
yeah, that's why I was just
Terrifying.
I was like, if you want a face tattoo, go ahead. I'm gonna stop you.
Yeah. Even though he doesn't have the same skill now, he's still terrifying.
Yeah.
You know, some of the podcasts, he's like, I ain't scared of death. Just looking at you, he's like, I believe you, Mike.
Can we be scared of you? Yeah.
Oh, no.
I love the Mike Tyson memes though.
I love it. It's great.
It's so fucking good.
I feel like is he like a good sport about all that? Like just people making
Oh yeah, yeah.
all these jokes
Mhm.
about him.
Not a lot. Looks.
Because no one's gonna say it to his face.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. I mean, you saw the airplane, right?
Oh.
It was on an airplane.
Oh,
and this
with
drunk dude in the
Yes, and he
aisle
beat,
next to him.
beat the shit.
Hey, Mike, do the thing. Say, with my family. All right, calm down. They do the thing. I warned you once. Now you don't get it. Bop, bop. Knocked him out.
I'm
I
pretty sure
think
he
it busted his lip open.
pretty sure he could still knock
Yeah.
me out.
Picture, yeah. Oh, for
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
for sure.
Like, no doubt about it. I'd like to try that shit though. Not like try getting hit, but try boxing.
Oh, okay.
Try my hand at boxing.
Which is weird because like our ethnicity is infamous for learning boxing first, and then any other sport.
And I've already taken a jujitsu class.
You're taking a jiu-jitsu.
Just
What-
one.
What about soccer?
No, as far as like fighting,
martial
fighting style.
Oh.
This guy.
Oh,
We're
I
gonna
was-
fake an injury.
You said sport. I heard sport.
I also heard sports.
See,
So when he
that's what I
said
mean.
boxing, I was like, no,
Yeah.
I don't think
See,
so.
I heard sport.
Keep the theme.
Just we'll go to a bar. Like what? You like trying to get on my girl? What? Like
Headbutt?
I play soccer. Officer, red card him.
Oh my god.
I know.
That was good.
I tried. I took one because some guy came by the store. I guess he's the owner of the dojo. I don't know the terminology, but because if that's what you'd call it, but or gym. Let's call it a gym.
The gym works.
But he offered me and my boss 3 free classes, and we went. I was a little skeptical. I was like, I don't know, but he convinced me to go. I was like, all right, fine, we'll do this. Holy shit, is it exhausting?
Oh, I'm sure you have to have a
Oh
lot
my!
of.
Like
Great for
Yeah, I know.
cardio.
he
Yeah,
told
exactly.
me, like the guy told us, he's like, that's the biggest thing. Like, I want to warn you right now, you're gonna be fucking tired in a way that you've never been tired before, because like with a lot of things you do, you get tired and like it's a slow burn down. Like say you're running, you'll sprint and then you'll start slowing down, as you get tired. But no, like with this, you'll start, but somebody stops you suddenly, and like that's the part that gets you. Like the, I don't know. I got so tired, like it wore me out so bad. I got claustrophobic with the grappling for a little bit. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I gotta get out of here. But I was just like, whoa, okay. Now I'm like really uncomfortable right now. I don't want to be here.
It's
For a
like
little
training
bit.
at 100 times gravity.
Yeah, I was like, holy
Dragon
shit.
Ball Z.
Damn, I haven't been tired like that in years. I don't think I've ever been tired in that way ever, honestly. However, I will say, I want to do it again. I was like, I could see myself having like really enjoying this. So once I get promoted, like get a raise or whatever, I'll probably take it up.
If we get enough like feedback from our fans, followers, I will go head to head with Eddie,
Fuck.
and I will
shit.
fold him like a chair.
I want to see that.
You want to see
Damn.
that?
Damn. Let's do it now.
No, because I don't have. He knows how to fight. Like I've never. This is my first of any sort of combat training whatsoever. And even then, it was only like he only taught us how to like position and escape. That's it. And even then, like he was like, these are the 4 main like not locks. Like you won't win a fight like that, but it's like
It's
a good
hurt.
position to start with.
Oh, okay.
And then eventually he was like, and then you eventually move into like, a more offensive position. And then that will be what like hurts them. But he was just like, this is just a good position to get into, and then that'll lead into something else. So he taught us that, and then how to escape from those positions. And like both are difficult. I'm not gonna lie. But like I don't know any offense really, any like true offense. Like even then I haven't even mastered what he did teach us. So I'd be guaranteed to lose. So this would be like
A few
This-
more sessions.
it'd
and
be
then
like me
we'll
taking
talk.
one
Yeah.
boxing class and then like trying to take on Tyson. It'd be like I went like this once, I think I can take him.
I
No.
dodged a few hits. Let's go, Canelo. Yeah, let's go.
No, he'd fucking kill me. But no, it is something I'd want to do. Like I really want to pick it up because it was, in hindsight, it was a lot of fun. And then once you actually learn, he was like, eventually you'll learn to control your breathing, and like your adrenaline won't kick in like it did for y'all today, because it does happen. But like we've both took on the instructor at different times. First it was my boss and then it was me, and at the end we were both like like out of breath completely, and he was just like, all right, so we're done, how are you guys doing? And I was like, he's like, as you can see, like, I have no problems.
I didn't break a sweat.
He didn't break a sweat. I did flip him though, which I was like, ooh, cool.
Small victory.
If it was small victories, because if it was an actual fight, I would have lost. I guarantee it. But he was mainly just like trying to like go ahead and use what I showed you against me now. He's like, cause I'm. It's kind of like the way he's showing it is like how we're closing the gap. Sort of, I guess is what you could say. But I want to do it again. Like I'll go back. He probably thinks we quit because it's been a little bit since we went, but we've been so busy.
He's like, you ain't built like that.
Yeah, and then after that, I also want to take like I want to try my hand at boxing too.
I think that's the last one I'm not familiar with. I'm not familiar with boxing at all.
What are you most familiar with?
Would be jiu-jitsu and wrestling, those combinations.
Hmm.
The last one, or the latest one that I've known is, what do you call that? Muay Thai,
Oh.
which is very violent, very fast-paced.
Yeah, I've heard.
Shit.
I do like it, but it's very bloody. And it sucks if you're practicing with someone and you accidentally open them up and they're like, "Oh, you want to go?" It's like, "Oh, no. Not the face."
Fuck it, let's try that one then. I'll try
Muay
that
Thai?
one. Yeah,
Oh,
let's
boy.
get bloody. So, we call it salt in the wound.
Pack it in there. It's in dirt.
Shit.
I'm excited.
Is this yours?
No, mine's right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've been on this like health kick lately, which it kind of started like the opposite of what a lot of people do. Like a lot of people look in the mirror and they don't like what they see. Like they're real negative about it. Like, man, you look at you.
The mirror
fucking
looked at
disgusting.
you
It
and
was
was
like-
like, no.
Like I could see, I could see cracks forming in the mirror. Like oh shit. But no, I looked at the mirror. I stood there. I looked at myself and I was like, I looked at my body shape and I was like, if I lost weight, I would look amazing. And I was like, if I actually like worked out like my abs and everything, I was like, So now that's why I was like, let's see how far I can take this. So, yeah, it'll be easier once I actually have more time.
For sure.
It's the motivation that gets everybody, though. If you
Yeah.
do it for to impress a girl, that's like what I've noticed when I would train people. That was their motivation. Like, yeah, try something else. Because if that person didn't like you back, you just completely fall off.
That's
like it's
true.
very short term. It's not very long term. Long term is what you need. That mentality to adjust to that lifestyle choice.
Yeah, it's none of that for me right now. It's just all me. Fuck that bitch. I'm kidding.
Who hurt you, Eddie?
Nobody's hurt me. Even
Wanna
though
talk about
even though you apparently want to.
It'll be fun. I mean, if you're interested, if you're
Yeah, like
if you
let me
take
get
a liking to it.
let me take a few more classes in it, to where like I feel like I at least put up a fight. Cause like when we took on the instructor, my boss said the same thing. He was like, "All right, attack me." I was just like, "How?"
How?
I was like, "You've only taught us what to do once we're already in these positions. What do I do?"
Your toes defense is not off.
But yeah, I'm down. We'll do something.
Eddie grabs him by the neck.
Like I said, like I'm not expecting to win, but like at least let me get some training in so I can put up a fight, so it won't be completely one-sided.
Eddie gets on the ground. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Who was that guy that was like just put his knee on the ground the whole time? He's like, you can't kick someone that's down. Like, my knee's on the ground, you can't kick me. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know what fight it was, but he was doing that, and eventually the opponent got mad, got upset, and he just got frustrated. He's like, "Fuck this!" and he kicked him in the face, knocked him out.
Yeah.
he got disqualified for kicking a downed opponent, but everybody was like, "Yeah, fuck that guy."
Yeah.
I can't remember what fight it was, but that made me laugh. I don't know who.
Terrible.
I think it was Brock Lesnar that like accidentally axe kicked somebody in the groin because they were on their back the whole time. And he was just like, "Fuck it," and he tried to get their stomach, and then he just gets him in the junk. He's just like, "Oh fuck, oh no."
Horrible.
The past 2 UFC fights have been amazing. This last one that I saw, one fight was really terrible with Sean O'Malley and this other guy. What's his name? Marcus something? But that guy that Sean O'Malley was fighting, you could tell those were like forced DQs, disqualifications. So Sean O'Malley had his hands up like this, and the dude ran into his finger. Oh, he poked my eye.
Oh, I heard
What?
about that.
And then what do you call it? And then the other one was he kicked, but the guy, like Sean O'Malley, kicked him right below the abdomen. He's like, "Oh, he kicked me in the crotch. Time out, time out." Everyone was like, "What's going on?" Just say you don't have a plan. Say you can't fight him.
What are you, a soccer player?
So he claimed that he couldn't see because of that eye gouge. All the other fights were fantastic. They were gruesome. But that one was just like, wow, guy.
I thought I saw a picture of like afterwards, like his eye was like really swollen. But you think that was fake? They I don't know, they punched him
they
down
fake. Like they
in the locker
They took
room.
him to the locker room, like, "Hit me." You see what he did?
The other eye, idiot.
So people are saying because they're like, "Oh, it's flipped." It's like, I don't know.
He just got pink eye and it just flared up. It just flared up at the right time.
Staph infection. You couldn't believe it. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. I don't think I'd ever go that far though.
I would love to go to a UFC fight. You guys want to go
I'm down.
as a crew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down
I'll
to
take-
drink.
Excuse me, Joe. I'll take this spot. So what's happening, Eddie? He hit him. I guess.
That's it. That's all I got.
He hit him very badly.
I wouldn't be. I don't even in a
Can't
game
say.
that I know really well. I won't be a good commentator
say-
for.
Commentate. Just watch the fight.
I know.
Have some brews.
some brewskis.
That's probably the only reason I'd go. Just drink. I guess I'd
Really?
watch, you know.
No,
I
I-
want to get into it, but
Beg to differ. The women fights are really interesting.
Yeah, you hear a lot of women say like, "Oh, women athletes, like, oh, they should get paid more or whatever." Like, it's like the ones that say that they don't care about women in sports. I have never seen a UFC fight with women. 'Cause holy shit, they're like some scary women out there. Scary ladies. Who's at the top right now? Amanda Nunes.
No, Nunes.
Who's it?
What do you call it? She got knocked out by, what's her name? God, I can't remember. It was Shevchenko.
Oh, I
Valentina.
think you showed me that fight actually.
Oh, dude, that was terrible. That was terrible. Oh, I don't even have internet. Eddie, the Wi-Fi.
Hey, it's like hard to do over here.
oh my gosh, I love my Wi-Fi now. I downloaded God of War in like 2 hours.
Which one? Your parents or
My new apartment.
at the bachelor pad?
Not necessarily, no. My
Can't
it's
have
so it's Spectrum, but it went so quick, and I'm not used to it. Like a game usually would take a couple days to fully download. This one took a couple hours, and I was like, oh my god.
The only reason it's not as fast here is because it's through an extender. If you're like over there, it's way faster. Like-
Damn. Let's move the set over there.
to the kitchen table. Let's go.
Kitchen table.
I should, right? But it's 300 megabit internet over there, and it does reach that much. And then, like even like my YouTube videos or Netflix or whatever, like the automatic resolution is the highest, like 4K. Like if the option's there, it's like, oh, we'll just go straight to 4K, and it loads like really fast. I was like, fuck yeah.
We have a quick solution for the extender, and it's Prime Day next weekend. Look for a good extender for a good discount. What are you guys gonna get besides that for Prime Day?
Nothing.
I never do.
Yeah.
I never get anything.
No, Prime Day.
That's my.
used to
It's
be a
like my
hype
bill. Like the check that goes to all my bills,
Oh, it's my
Yeah.
last check. It sucks.
and then I got even more bills to pay because I have to also pay the light bill for both houses, and my dad had his trailer hooked up the entire
Oh.
time it was here,
Oh shit.
so it doubled.
He just
the
leaves
light
on
bill,
the what do you call it?
the AC.
The blower for your hair.
I was like, oh, so it doubled our electric bill for the month. I was like, you son of a bitch. But no, well, I guess
Go solar, Eddie. Go solar.
it should, right? There's plenty of sun out here.
Oh god, yeah.
Self-sustain.
Yeah, it's gonna have these curtains because then it would be.
Even then, I'm still sweating, guys.
Yeah.
I am sweating. Like I keep like wiping my sweat mustache, my forehead.
But as soon as
Eddie, turn the fan on. It
it
won't pick up on this, right? Or would it?
something's already is picking up. Like, look,
Level out the
you hear
audio.
that?
Let's see.
Tell me what you hear, Andrea.
Yeah, it is something.
I know,
the
and I know
thing.
exactly what it is.
What?
It's my computer.
Oh shit. Oh man, it's the chopsticks.
It's the computer, yeah.
Your computer's so damn loud. Is there any way? I don't know much about computers, but is there like anything you can buy to like?
I can just change the setting to make it quieter.
Oh, he could liquid cool it, but that's like what, 1300?
It already is liquid cooled.
Like the whole thing,
Just put it in water.
like a fish tank.
People have done something like that. I've seen stuff.
That seems
That's
so
interesting.
risky, though. I don't know.
Well, it's not. It's not like water. I think it's like.
It's a solution.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no wonder it came in the other monitor. I was like, where is it? Where's my mouse?
Oh, he's looking for that. Yeah, I'm with all of them. I'm not a Amazon Prime person.
But you're talking about Prime Day?
Yeah, because everyone I know outside of the podcast crew is like, oh, I can't wait for Prime Day.
I've never. I don't know. I feel weird. But like, I know everyone's like, oh, Amazon. I always, if you're gonna buy something, go buy it from Amazon. Buy it from Amazon. I don't know. I never really liked Amazon. Cause I don't know. I get confused. There's like a lot of people selling the same things. Like, well, who do I
Yeah.
buy it from? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I don't know. I just rather buy it like directly from like the source, I guess, whatever. I'll buy it from their website. I don't care.
There we go.
Well,
Okay.
the best part about it is that you go to that person, because on the Amazon site, it shows you the product.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a helpful tip. And you go down and it shows you the brand. You go to the brand's website and you get a discount for purchasing from them. Like 10% or 15% off.
For being a non-Prime person, you're pretty Prime.
What am I highlighting right now? What am I
Yes.
highlighting right now?
Quiet.
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 Quiet. All right.
Perfectly
Yeah,
balanced.
but it's hot in here. Isn't that gonna make it?
Yes, it is. So, what's this one?
0 RPM.
This one?
Extreme.
The foot?
I'm getting it get louder.
Yeah, I feel like it got louder.
Yeah, it's getting it louder. There's also that little fan on top of the computer.
Is that one on?
Yep.
Okay.
I have a fan outside the computer blowing air into it.
The foot? What is it? Is it that black thing?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Sure. He said fan, and I'm trying to look for something that looks like a fan. And
I was too. I was like, what?
It's a little weird looking, but it's a. Oh. We can hear all the noise, all the.
Technical difficulties, guys.
It's not really technical difficulties, just like technically annoying. I am not turning the fans off though.
Oh God, no.
I think it's also the AC that's not actually working. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that back on. Because now I'm like,
You worried?
yeah.
It's fine. People understand.
Explodes.
Yeah, would rather be safe than sorry. That's a cool fan. The fan in my room my apartment, I don't know. One
It's
time I
sliding
just
off, Eddie.
Huh?
It's sliding off. No. All right. There we go. We're good.
I paid way too much money for this computer to let it burn up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The
Is the fan in your room?
fan, yeah. Like I was in the other room and I start hearing. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I go, I'm looking for the source of the noise, and then it's in our room and it smells burnt. And I'm like, oh my god! And then you just hear the fan doing it again. I guess it's short circuiting. So I don't know, like what's like some of the wires aren't connecting where they're supposed to be connecting.
What did it smell like?
Burnt, like it was like smoke.
Like a burnt
Like
chicken
burnt
nugget.
chicken, burnt steak, burnt onions.
It was in the fan.
Might be your
Just
cooking.
No.
Slap. No.
Because what I heard a good rule of thumb is that if it smells like urine, like cat urine, it's an electrical fire.
I was worried about that, but I just turned it off and we haven't turned it on since. And I think we're gonna get someone to look at it soon. So now we have the AC on really low and it's freezing.
I can imagine you getting home. Then they're like, it smells weird. You're like, does it smell like cat piss?
So
Well,
you
you
it's
have a
fire.
cat, right?
No, not in the apartment. We don't have any pets. I think
That's an extra $300 charge right there.
Yeah. If we were, it would be a dog. She has a dog, but she keeps it at her parents.
Ew. I wouldn't pay for the pet charge.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not home enough. If I lived closer to my job, maybe. But here, not that I would have the the charge here, but
Yeah.
I own this. Not somebody else. I don't have to pay rent, luckily. But it's gonna kind of suck to start paying rent. But I do want to get out of here. I need the room. I have too much stuff in here.
You have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is a pretty big part of it. Like the mixer's there, the camera's over there. I need room for the lights. I want more lights. That's one thing that'll help make this show look a lot better. Like, because right now we only have these two. And then there's that one, but that one's not doing anything.
It's bright as fuck when it does do something.
Yeah, but it's spread too thin.
I feel like if we add more, it'd get a lot hotter. And I'd rather
Yeah.
That just needs some Freon.
I'd rather be kind of cool than sweating
Yeah.
buckets.
No.
Yeah.
Unless y'all want to start recording at night.
No.
We can't do that
No.
today. No, not today.
I can't do it either. I'd be like, nah. But maybe in the future. Maybe.
We'll work our way around it, guys. Yeah.
Figures
Can't wait to
it
get a
out.
studio. Ow.
Shit.
I just kicked the whole table.
Timber.
So, I guess I might as well start this now because I was talking to you guys about something I thought that was pretty funny that somebody told me. So, this girl I've been hooking up with, she told me something she did for her brother, and she was like, "Oh, it was like the sweetest thing." And I called her out on it, and I said, "No, that's fucking weird."
Is it like the Folgers commercial?
No.
Okay.
Oh god.
That got me a little concerned.
No, she was telling me that like we started talking about her brother because like he's one of those that like likes to like if we're on the phone, he'll just jump in like I can hear him like who you talking to, whatever, blah blah blah. Like last time we were on the phone, but I was here, she was over there driving, I don't know where. She's like driving around, she finds that her sister's car is following her while driving around, so she's trying to lose them and not whatever, and they keep going, and then finally she stops at this place, and then the person gets out of her sister's car, and it's her brother. He's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "What the fuck are you following me for?" apparently this is like a normal thing. And I'm like, no, it's fucking crazy. This guy's fucking crazy. And she's like, I'm hooking up with someone, whatever. Like, she didn't say that at first, but she was like, fuck it. He was like, just say you're fucking someone. She was like, all right, fine, I'm fucking someone. He was like, is this the house? Tell him to come out. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
She's like, I want to say hi. I want to meet him. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm protective of my sisters, but that's like a whole nother fucking level.
That's like Alabama level.
That's some Alabama shit right there.
So they came here?
No, they weren't here.
Oh, okay.
They weren't anywhere near here. She just picked a place to stop. Just to lose them, I guess.
Yeah.
But she was like, fuck it, I'll just stop. And like,
Helpful tip, guys. If you are being followed, stop at a police station.
Yep.
yeah. And then, or just call the police while you're being like, while you're being followed or something. And she told me like, she later went on to like, we started talking about him and like how he does all this weird stuff, and that how he got his girlfriend a promise ring. I was like, all right, whatever, fine. She's like, no, but I was like, that's not really that special. Like, who cares? She's like,
she's not getting one.
and she was like, yeah, I agree.
Well, did he ask her if she's jealous or?
I don't know.
He gave it to the wrong person.
But apparently she was like, I was like, that's it. Like, it was like a 2-year anniversary or something. And I was like, that's it, just a promise ring. She was like, well, no, like, it was really sweet what else he did. Because, like, they went to, I think it was Longhorn Steakhouse. Which, I was like, you're telling the wrong person this. But my immediate thought was, wow, that place sucks.
It does. It does.
I fucking hate that place. And then she was like, and then while he was there, he got this hotel room, and like he had me and like my other sister decorate it, whatever. And I was like, wait, like you did the whole like flower petals and things? She was like, yeah. We did all that. Why? I thought it was really sweet. I was like, this guy is probably the least classy dude I've ever seen. Like, if that's what he does, like, take your girl out to a shitty restaurant, which if that's the best you can do, that's fine. The restaurant isn't the problem. The problem, I was like, you take her to a hotel room, and she was like, what's wrong with that? I was like, you're just setting things up for him to fuck her. And then she's like,
but romantically.
I was like, bullshit. You don't get a hotel and get it all dressed up like that to do things romantically. Like, nah, there's shit involving the curtains. Like, they're gonna try everything that they've never tried before that they couldn't try anywhere else, and you're like setting her up for that. You think it's weird for him to be following you to these houses and shit, but you're over here doing essentially the same thing, but you're like on his side at this point. She was like, she was just trying to like defend it, I guess. I was like, that's fuck. I was like, well, I mean, I guess a family that fucks together stays together. She was just like, I didn't think of it that way. Like, oh, you're ruining it. I was like, well, that's essentially what you're doing. You're setting things up. Like, oh, have fun railing your girlfriend.
High five.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, let people have fun. Let them do them.
Yeah, but I'm like, I mean,
Well, that's not the problem. The problem is that he won't let them smash.
exactly. It's like he won't let you meet anybody else, but he expects you to set things up. Like, oh shit, here comes the plane. You need to do this. Like,
all right, but hear me out. So then, what about weddings? We're having this big old party for these two people who are gonna smash that night.
well, I mean, the thing you're celebrating isn't the fact that they're gonna smash; it's the fact they're gonna spend the rest of their lives together.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, that's implied. Sure,
Well, that's implied that they're gonna do that. I mean, I don't know.
that's implied, but that's not the point of the wedding. Why are you gonna have a really shitty wedding? That's right. In that case, if you ever get married, that's all I'm pointing out. I'll be like, I'll get up to do a speech.
I now pronounce you
The
a
priest
dog.
is there gonna be a priest?
I now pronounce
Honestly.
you dom and sub.
Is there really gonna be a priest? I don't think so.
Fuck it, I'll get ordained. Like, do you?
Could he wear an Elvis costume?
Does anybody have any objections?
Oh no.
No further ado.
But that's
Oh my God.
yeah. You know what? Fine. If you get married, that's all. That's the point of the marriage. That's the point of the wedding. The smashing afterwards,
The smashing.
and that's all that's gonna be talked about. Let it be known here. We'll televise it.
Wait, what are we televising? Oh
The reception, not
Okay.
the inception. All right, or conception. I don't fucking know.
Inception.
Insertion?
That's in the brain, Eddie.
The collision, because there's nothing going inside of me. Okay.
No. What the fuck, Eddie?
Speaking of assholes,
I mean, I don't think anyone
Speaking
was
of peach rings.
speaking of ass. Peach
It was-
rings. How did y'all do this last
this is
week?
the most vulgar
You
podcast
didn't
we have
see
yet.
it?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Andrea with
We
your
did
high
the
speed.
we did the drum roll
Such-
thing for you.
the
Such
drum
high
roll
speed.
thing for you.
You should just put me for like an old clip just that's talking, and then have I don't know who read it. You read it.
It was me.
Your voice just coming out.
We'll do
You
like
just-
one of those
Alright.
indie games with just your picture and then a little voice thing.
Yeah.
We'll record it now. All right, go ahead and like, am the?
All right, guys. So I guess
We're
we're gonna
done?
get ready
Alright.
for this week's episode of Am I the Asshole?
All right.
Okay. So for any new listeners and viewers who don't know what Am I the Asshole is, Am I the Asshole is a subreddit where anybody can, just talk about anything that happened to them. They want to know, like, okay, this happened, but am I the asshole in the situation for doing this, or who's the
Different
asshole?
perspectives.
Yeah, they want to know if they're in the wrong. So, on this week's Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for making my sister-in-law feel like shit about her weight? That's already good. I love
Bad
the title.
shaming. I love the
Not
topic.
guilty. I mean,
All right. So 35 female, and my sister-in-law is 46 female. All right, so
Like 11-year difference. 35,
Yeah.
46. Okay.
I have 3 children, the oldest being 16 male. For my birthday last week, my son went out and bought me this swinging hammock chair that I had been wanting for 2 years, and it cost him quite a bit of his saved money, which I fully intend to put back in his bank account so he can continue saving.
watch be the one that I bought.
He was so excited to see me open this gift
$50.
and couldn't wait to help me set it up. I told him he shouldn't have, that it was a lot of money, and his response was, "You never get anything nice. I wanted you to have it." And it was true. I usually don't get anything for my birthday or Christmases outside of Tupperware or soaps.
Your family doesn't
least,
love you.
Yeesh.
Least favorite of the family. I guess we know.
Oh, they sent me to Florida. What'd you get?
So
So
it might sound stupid, but I have cherished this swing ever since he got it for me. Especially where I finally have something nice that's mine. My sister-in-law comes over once a week to see all of us, and she immediately headed straight for my swing, which my son hooked up on our deck. I told her to please not sit on it, and she said, "Is there a weight limit?"
there's a 2-ton weight limit.
So I told her, yes, 250 pounds. And I even showed her the box to confirm. She was not upset about this. She just said, "That's a bummer. They need to make something capable of holding us big girls." I simply agreed with her and went about my business. At this point, my husband shows up from work. When I went inside to grab us some drinks, her and my husband are talking on the porch, and not even 5 minutes later, I hear a loud crash, and my husband says, "Fuck, are you alright?" I go out, and sure enough, she had sat in my swing, and the crochet netting around the hook snapped on one side, causing her to fall right on her ass. She is sitting there,
And
laughing,
she's still falling.
gets up and says, "I guess I need to learn to listen." So I lost it. As I said above, I literally never get anything nice. Never. This is the one thing that I had that was mine, and it didn't even take someone a freaking week before they ruined it for me. So I said, I literally just fucking told you not even 20 minutes ago that it would not hold you and to please not fucking sit in it. She made some comment about, usually the weight limit is a lie. I thought it would hold. So I said, the weight limit probably would have held if you were only 50 pounds heavier than it, not 150. She is 420-ish pounds because she is one of those girls who eat food on camera for money, and she absolutely loves her weight. But regardless, instead of apologizing or offering to compensate me for my destroyed item, she had resorted to saying, I'm a shitbag for making her feel like her weight is a problem and my husband is on her side. It's just a fucking swing. Am I the asshole?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Alright, so we got all agree on no. But why?
The whole, and I'm not talking about, well, I shouldn't say that.
There's
Not
a
the
lot
whole-
of things, but yeah. Go ahead.
Well, it's one big thing. Let's go. It all comes back to inflation. No.
Yeah.
God
A lot of times, like the whole body positivity movement is a good thing. All in all, is a good thing, I think. However, there's some serious copium going around.
Copium.
Like, if it's shit like this, like, no, I don't think anybody can agree or anybody can disagree with saying 450 pounds is not healthy. Like, if you can't get up, like, I don't, like, how limiting is that, really?
Very.
And the fact that you broke that thing, even though they told, at least don't sit in it. Like, if she straight up told you, weight limit's 50 pounds, 250 pounds, don't sit on it. Like, are you gonna get in an elevator that says, like, sorry, we can't hold your weight? Yeah, that's a lie. But what are you gonna sue the elevator company because you're too heavy or some shit? Like, I don't know. I'm not really getting the words right this time, but yeah, if she told you not to sit on it, don't fucking sit on it. There you go.
Yeah.
Also, lose some weight. Holy shit, there's some mukbang people that aren't fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go.
Wait, yeah, you go.
I think that one comes down to respect. Like, when you go to someone's house, you respect their things, you respect their rules, and she didn't care. She just still sat on it after being told no, broke it, laughed about it, and then treated her like she was the one causing the problems in her own home, which made no sense. So that's just really shitty.
She does that shit on the internet. Fucking call her out, cancel her. Well, but you guys are fat shaming. It's like, nah, we're breaking people's shit shaming.
Yeah.
We don't stand for shitheads. Oh, but you said that she makes money off of that, right? Eating food and then being, that weight. So she says she enjoys that weight, right?
Yeah, it seems like she likes what she's doing. So she's fine where she's at. Like, I mean,
And
it's
that's
making her money.
That's fine, I guess. It's America. You can do whatever you want while you still can. But you're setting yourself up for limiting yourself for other opportunities, like sitting on the damn swing. Can't just say, don't tell me my limitations. And then break something that you know damn well you can't fit in.
And I feel like she wasn't even like genuinely sorry.
No.
Like,
What is that, entitlement?
I'd chalk it up to entitlement. Like, this is the part of the copium that I'm talking about. Like, oh,
She trusted you enough to not put away the swing. So you know, but there you go, fucking shit up.
yeah, like they say, like, oh, like, yeah, losing weight is pretty difficult. I can attest to that, but I've done it before, so like I already know I can do it again, as long as it's taking me. But it's hard to start. Once you start it, it's easy, but
She doesn't want to.
she doesn't
wants
want.
to
She
stay
straight up
that way.
doesn't want to, and she, like she said, she's fine with how she is. If you're fine with it, fine, but just know that you're and not everybody else should be fine with it as well, as long as you're not affecting other people. Like, if your weight is now starting to destroy other people's shit, maybe it's time to lose a few pounds. Maybe put down the fucking, I don't know, the Twinkie or some shit. Like, do something about it. Or at least if you're not going to do something like, and by do something about it, you don't necessarily have to lose the weight, but just know that you're not going to be invited very often anymore because, like, now, holy shit, like, hold on, let's widen the driveway so this person can show up. Like, it's not their fault. Like, other people having to accommodate to you isn't their responsibility. Shouldn't there be their responsibility? It should be you accommodating to your host.
Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint what's worse in that whole scenario. The fact that you told her you can't and she still did it anyway, or the fact that she's not even sorry.
Yeah.
You know?
And then, like, we haven't really touched on it yet, but her son, like, her son took the time to raise money and thought, like, you know, he could have bought something for himself, but he's like, no, my mom, she doesn't ever get anything she wants. It's always us. Let me treat her now. And of course, it's gonna, like, oh, it's my most prized possession. Like, somebody actually showed that, you know, they got me something that I really wanted, and
it's like a wholesome moment. Just
yes, and like, I'm gonna do everything I can to you know, keep it nice and enjoy it, and then boom, it's fucking broken.
Typical dad, by the way. It's just a chair. But guarantee if he'd made the chair for her, he'd be like, this fucking cunt. Like, oh my God. Like, she broke, like, and then if you want to make him feel bad, be like, you're a shitty carpenter. What do you use, DeWalt tools? Like, nah. But
yeah, like, if it's just a fucking chair, I hope he buys her a new one.
yeah, there you go. If she's that upset about it, buy her a new chair.
yeah. Well, that's the right thing to do instead of just saying, "Oh well, I guess I should listen."
Yeah. So what do the comments say?
Well, the comments agree that she's not the asshole, but let me see.
I don't even think she felt bad about her weight.
No, she said she likes her weight because of her job or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine and all, but, like, once you start affecting other people, the shit's your fault.
Yeah.
Maybe pay for the shit you break.
Yep.
That's some copium right there.
Who is she? Like a family member?
Sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law.
So the brother, sister.
I don't know any brother that would be like, oh, you fat bitch, you're in the right.
I'm pretty sure every brother would probably do that.
Like, if my sisters were like that and they broke somebody else's thing, I'd be, or my wife or my girl's thing, I'd be like, yeah, you have to fucking fix it or buy a new one. Like,
I don't know. There's some that are
What
saying,
are
like,
they? White people?
I don't know. So it's a hammock.
the people that are
Hammock
disagreeing,
chair.
how
Yeah.
big are they?
I don't know, but let me see. This one's like, this story breaks my heart for the son. We're talking a teenage boy here, the group of people typically the most notorious for lacking emotional awareness. And yet, you know, I'm willing to bet that this is a very sweet, empathetic, emotionally intelligent boy, and I'm just imagining the things he's going to feel about this. You know, anger at what his aunt did, both for himself as he bought the gift and his mother because she loved it. Sadness that something he put a lot into, something his mom was thrilled about, was destroyed. And I'd bet even some guilt about the fighting now happening within his family over something he brought into the home. And then they go, I may very well be projecting, though, because I know these are thoughts and feelings my sensitive ass would go through. But then it's like saying, like, what was it? It says a lot about the 16-year-old's relationship with both his parents more than anything else. I was just like this kid at 16 because my dad never listens to my mom when she says she'd like something for her birthday or Christmas, and verbally abused all of us as a kid. Well, abuse
Take
all
your time, yeah.
Okay, well,
Drink some
they misspelled some words. Abuse all his kids quite a bit. The son and his dad probably don't get along, or just barely. I feel like, you know, it's just, of course, the mom's not the asshole. I would say, of course, the sister-in-law and the husband, because, I mean, they're both being very assholey for not caring about her feelings and why she'd be so upset about that.
If I were the son, I would have already had a 1-year warranty on that thing. You know?
When you buy something like big, I always go for the warranty.
Yeah.
Like on something that I know I'm not like that I know like I won't have much control over. Like my phones, I don't get warranty on. Actually, no. No, I didn't get warranty on this one because I was like, no, I don't need it. I take care of my phones. But and then like my consoles too, or like electronics like that, like I don't, because I take care of my stuff. Like the two houses, we had a power surge the other day, or a few weeks back, and a lot of their electronics over there just died. Like we
Damn.
lost like 4 TVs.
Like a brownout.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks.
And they asked me like like when I got home, they were like, hey, go to your house. Like, how much of your stuff is burnt out or broken? We had already had all this equipment, and I was like, oh shit. I thought about it, and I was like, oh, it's probably fine. Like everything's connected to the surge protector. Everything is surge protected in this house, and lo and behold, there's not a single thing I have to replace. So I take care of this shit. So whenever like something falls, and I'm not worried, it's because 1, it's protected, or 2, it can take the hit. Like that thing's not fucking moving. If anything, if I could drill it into that table, I'll do it. Because that thing's fragile.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
if I was the son, I would have had that bitch on warranty, you know.
Or smack the shit out of your aunt.
I wouldn't feel like guilty for.
Also,
why would
how
you
old's
feel guilty?
how old's that
For the
big
fighting.
one? How old's the big one? She was like 46 or something.
How old?
Yeah, she ain't got much time left.
Okay.
So-
Oh, I guess, her age and her weight, probably. She's 46.
46. Okay.
46 and what, 300 pounds?
420, like around there.
Oh yeah, it's
place
around
your
the
bet. So
corner.
say 52. Before she starts losing limbs.
So
Put a
horrible.
poll in the chat.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
You can see the leg emotes. The rascals. I lost a family member to that, so I can laugh about it, right?
What?
The Rascals?
Yeah, they were run over by a rascal. Oh my god, anybody else?
Oh my
Anyways. But like from that whole scenario, I would just say like call him out on it. Like, hey, you broke it. I told you not to sit on it. There you go, sitting on it. So pay up, you know.
Yeah.
They
Even though if
better.
it is under warranty, you know.
Yeah, hey, get extra
Even
money.
then,
For my
like
pain and
it's,
suffering.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, even if it's under warranty, you still owe the person something.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, if you feel no remorse over it, like you're a shitbag. They still paid extra for that warranty. So like, you owe them something. At least
Yeah.
do something. Either, even if it's not, even if like they can get it replaced for free because of the warranty. Like, get something else. Show some remorse.
Something tells me that person gets away with a lot of shit,
Probably.
and that explains their weight.
Yeah, makes sense.
No responsibility.
That and people cheering them on.
Yeah, enablers.
True.
Surrounded by enablers,
I think
like
this was Negacado Avocado.
like the husband. Yeah. So there's more things to unpack from that situation, but yeah,
Yeesh.
I wouldn't say it's a big deal. It's just like, yeah, I get it. You're heated with emotions. At one point,
I mean, she generates a
Yeah.
lot of heat, I'm sure.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
So, speaking of heat, what happened with the Prime Minister of Japan?
Oh my God.
This
Guy's crazy right now.
We're going to Am I the Asshole to Assassination of
Assassination. Yeah, that was so weird. What was it, on a Tuesday maybe? I think it was on a Tuesday or Wednesday. It was this past week where Japanese Prime Minister was doing a speech, and then someone just walked right up to him with a homemade shotgun.
Oh, it was homemade?
Yeah, homemade.
Well, 'cause
I think I have a
Damn.
picture of it.
I
Yeah.
think
That guy went
guns
hard.
aren't allowed, or
Yeah,
they're
they're
illegal.
not allowed.
They're
Yeah,
illegal in
they're
Japan.
illegal in Japan, which furthers that whole.
Life finds a way.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, death.
Gun
right?
bans don't do shit, guys. Okay,
People
your
just
argument's
make their own.
invalid. Thank you, Japanese Prime Minister, for proving a point.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I don't know much about that side of the world, but from what I read, he was really respected. So that was a shock to almost everybody. You got a picture of it off of the thing?
No, I'm not. I can't show a picture of that
Put the
either.
video up.
Yeah, well, you gotta
Oh,
think
what the assassination?
No,
happening?
I saw a picture.
oh man, was
I
it
saw a
gruesome?
picture of the weapon of the assault shotgun.
The assault shotgun.
So stupid. The homemade firearm, and it looks like a double barrel.
Oh,
I still remember that
Yeah.
one video. It was like they were showcasing a shotgun, like at a range, and then CNN was like, "It's here. You can see them firing an M15, an AR-15." I was like, "It's not even the same class of weapon." Like how little research people do. It's
my God.
it's so fucking hilarious. But like, one funny thing about that is, you know of a
Death assassination. Ha ha.
quirky thing about it. You
Silver
know,
lining, maybe.
you know how this, gets traced back to gaming, Andrea?
No.
Well, some French like politician, pretty much made it look like Hideo Kojima, the guy that made the Metal Gear
Metal
Solid
Gear
series,
series?
was the one that assassinated him.
Really?
Yeah, he posted a bunch of pictures on Twitter. It's like, yeah, the assassination, the guy that's supposedly assassinated him, Damien Ryu, I think it was, is the name of the.
He's putting the blame on Hideo Kojima.
Not necessarily. Let me see. The original joke seems to have originated from 4chan, Quell Surprise, which was then picked up by a French comedian. French comedian? I thought it was a politician.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Comedians are funny. But yeah, like I guess it was a comedian then, but according to PC Gamer, that tweeted that like all this Hideo last name killed the prime minister, but he used pictures of Hideo Kojima on it. He wasn't straight up saying Hideo Kojima, but it was like this person Hideo something, which was just a joke on 4chan, which it wasn't even Hideo Kojima that they were stating in the joke.
But it became a thing.
But he thought it was Hideo Kojima, I guess. So I guess he just Googled Hideo. Obviously, the first person that's going to come up is Hideo Kojima, at least here in the West. So, there you go.
but is France considered the West?
It's just far western than Japan, bro.
But where does the
The only thing
West
further
start?
east-
I'm like,
Where
you
does
know,
West-
The only thing
America
further
is-
east in Japan would be Australia,
That's true. So what is America considered?
the West.
Yes, but it's a sphere.
So all of Europe is just considered.
The
The West
prime
also?
the prime meridian is. I don't even think it's like in like. Huh. I would think like it's like India or something, and then they say. Where
No, because then there's
is
the
the
Middle
s-
East, which is Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah, it's still east. Well, there's not east and then Middle East and then
Yeah, but like
Further east.
but that's basically America. If you're going Europe is the West, and then America's just the West.
Western.
Western.
West.
There
There's
you
an
go.
N there.
Western West.
Where's
Plural.
the
There's a snake in my boot.
You go farther than that, you're West.
two west don't make a west?
You remember
Um,
Flapjack? The Misadventures of Flapjack?
That's a creepy
I know
ass
the
show.
The
show.
one they were like West.
It was a creepy show, but it
It
was
was.
interesting. I would watch it.
The succession of. Oh shit! I've never heard this word before.
Want me to help you spell it out? Exit.
Go ahead and say it.
Ecclesiastes. I have no idea.
Ecclesiastical
Close enough.
differences
Wow, SAT word.
and theological disputes between the Greek East and the Latin West preceded the formal split that occurred in 1054. What?
I forgot
I
what we're
understood
talking
none
about.
of that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. So apparently they blame the assassination of the prime minister of Japan on Hideo Kojima.
Pretty much. Well, like that one guy did, and then
It's all pretty fresh, so I'm pretty sure this was just,
inadvertent. Like he didn't. I don't think he meant for it to be Hideo Kojima. That he meant that he straight up did it. I think he just used the wrong pictures. Like, give a little bit more effort in your
Research.
and
kind of
you
like
know.
that red Power Ranger that got wrongfully accused.
Yeah, here's what Kojima Productions had to say. Kojima Productions strongly condemns the spread of fake news and rumors that convey false information. We do not tolerate such libel, and will consider taking legal action in some cases.
Damn.
So yeah.
Fair enough.
Holy shit.
Oh shit! Also, the strongest mother is here.
What the fuck?
There you go.
It's an
That's
ad.
that's an ad to Eddie's algorithm. I don't know what you're into, Eddie, but
I mean, reading a Japanese, an article on a Japanese thing, so they're gonna be like, "Ooh, this guy must be a weeb."
He's a weeb.
Which I am currently playing Final Fantasy, so I guess.
a French
sense.
comedian made a what was it, on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of Twitter, Elon Musk backed down on the deal,
Yeah,
the $44 billion deal.
did?
Because Twitter wouldn't comply
With what?
with what do you call it, the agreement.
Isn't that what Twitter wanted though? Like, for him to back out, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got what they wanted.
So yeah, like if I was Elon Musk, I'd probably be like, it's like no, like I'm holding up my end of the deal. Why not just sue y'all?
But the deal never finished.
Well, they just
Right?
couldn't agree to the arrangements.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
Elon's like, this is wasting my time.
I'll take my $41 billion
$44
out.
billion elsewhere.
He should start his own,
Another truth.
another Twitter, like a Twitter.
Tweeter.
Do we need another social media?
No, because what? Truth, I think that's what Trump's is, isn't it? Truth Social.
That's
his
I
own
don't know.
Twitter.
I'm not gonna fucking be a part of
Oh my
that.
No.
That's his own
Let's
Twitter.
just go back to MySpace.
No.
Also,
All the auto playing music, make it stop.
like Apple automatically downloading what was it, U2 songs
Everybody gets
on the update.
Everybody gets U2. Hey, you get U2. You
Oh,
get
we don't
no.
Oh my god.
That's fucking hilarious.
They have one banger. I'm not
I
gonna
wanna
watch it.
know-
I'm not gonna listen to the
I
other
want to know
12
how the
songs.
band feels about everybody getting their album for free and download it to their playlist, and everybody saying "fuck you."
Or aren't they like
Everybody's
the
fuck is this shit?
aren't they the British Nickelback?
Damn.
Sorry, you too.
You too. Thank you very much.
You look at his photograph.
Also, some local news. I think Elon Musk is taking his rockets elsewhere.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
He's still having the facility there, but he's taking the whole launch zone somewhere else.
Yeah, 'cause there's nothing here like this place.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the
Well,
reason
that's
he
a good
brought
thing.
it here, because
Yeah.
there's nothing here to. He's like, oh shit, the valley blows up. Who's gonna give a fuck?
I think they ratchet the constraints. Now he can't launch his rockets near to the beach. He wanted to move it closer
Oh.
to the beach access, so he requested to close them down, and they're like, yeah, that's like our main seller, the beach on 4th of July. We're not going to do that. Kind of like, I feel like this is his Bezos trying to take that.
I mean,
Cruise ship.
would you guys be upset if they closed down the beach for 4th of July?
No, but like, I didn't even go to the beach 4th of July.
I know a lot of
but
people would probably be upset,
They-
but
That's their, what do you call that?
I mean, what would you rather have on the beach? A rocket launch or a bunch of used condoms scattered around the fucking...
I think you're thinking of
Hills.
spring break.
No, happens 4th of July too, dude.
That's weird.
Well, I mean,
That is
The
you you go deep enough, you're gonna...
America! Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Speaking of condoms,
Whoa, what's your story?
What's your
since the
story?
Supreme Court has been fucking everything up,
With condoms?
well, I mean, contraception. of
With-
course,
It's a
and-
part. It's going to be a part of it. Yeah.
Biden signed an executive order to allow abortions and access to contraceptions and all that stuff. So he's like trying to undo what they did And he even said they're out of control, which is fair.
I
Which
mean,
they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
They are.
I mean, like if the country's been very vocal about their distaste or dislike for the
Supreme Court.
Or the
yeah
overturning.
the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
All of the government's going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
feel
left
like
flan-
they have Alzheimer's and they're forgetting what time period they're in.
The left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. It's a George Bush joke. When he was in office, he did this. The left hand knows what the right hand's doing.
I thought George Bush was
He
the joke.
confused the hands.
Damn.
Oh my god, that's hilarious that he called himself out though.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
About the
The slip up with
slip
Afghanistan.
up with Afghanistan. He was like, yeah, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
But going back to, Jamba Juice babies.
Jesus Christ.
I was just wondering why it's written like that.
Biden baby blender. That's what they
I'm
wanted
so
to do.
confused.
That was your idea. That is your handwriting.
He's the only one that writes in that notebook. Of
Yeah.
course, it's gonna be his handwriting.
When it's finished, guys, I'll drop an NFT of it. The salty book.
Covered in salt.
It's just one picture of a page. But the reason it's called that, we call it that because I don't know if you've ever heard of Andrew Schultz and his Flagrant podcast. He's a comedian, really funny comedian. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you saw the video of him like in that suit of armor trashing Will Smith after the whole slap thing.
That was hilarious.
It was fucking hilarious.
Fucking hilarious.
I'm in the middle of watching his one with Mark Norman. It's already fucking hilarious. I'm only like a quarter of the way through, but yeah, he was saying like they were talking about Roe v. Wade, and he was like, so something about like women wanting to make Jamba Juice out of their kids.
Oh damn.
He's not at no point. I don't think he said he's against abortion or anything. Like he didn't say anything like that. He's a comedian. He's gonna make a joke about it.
making a joke.
But yeah, that's why he wrote it down like that.
Interesting.
But I'm pretty sure. I mean, at first I thought like, oh, Republicans are probably might win it this next election. But then with everything that's going on, like, I don't think so anymore. Like now it's a crapshoot. Like I have no fucking clue. I'm still not
It
gonna
can
vote
go either way.
because I still don't like either fucking one of them. But I mean,
Well, midterms coming up right real soon.
Yes.
So now
Yes.
everyone's gonna start trying to get the people to like them. So you're gonna see gas prices go down and everything else like that.
Well, is it no? Because
And when it's over, it's gonna go back up to the same fucking
Well, these
thing.
are just for tech. Like I know the Texas governor is going. in
yeah, but it would
November.
still
Is it?
affect that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, like, we can always the level of power like between like local government all the way to like federal, it's weird, but things can go that way. I mean, that's how we can get like if like me and Andreas, who you two or something, and it's like that the contention is like that strong, it can end up with the Supreme Court where they have to do a ruling on it. And so it's kind of like that we as citizens sometimes, well, it's supposed to be that we have the power to like tell our governor, who will then like bring it up to like the state representative in the House or the Senate, whatever, blah blah blah, and then eventually get it up to president or Congress, like Supreme Court, whatever. So like any little clink in that chain changing could be enough to change the course of where things go in that point. So what I made very very little sense, but what I said
I
made
think
very
you
little sense,
confuse
but,
more
like, yeah,
people now.
I think I did too.
I still think everyone should vote.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, no. I mean,
Well,
that's like you say. Like we all have a voice. Like, what if that's my voice? I don't want to vote for either of these two, because I'm not going to be happy with the outcome either way.
Yeah, but it's just, you're happy with staying complacent. I don't know.
It's not about being complacent. It's like what if nobody votes?
Then the same people stay in power.
I
Yeah.
feel
Alright,
like
but
the
then-
only ones that do vote are the ones that are gonna have.
That picked a side. The ones that do vote are the ones that picked a side. You're telling me I have to pick a side? No, I don't. My voice is saying like, I don't want to vote. If anything, I'll vote. Sure, if I'll vote, I'll vote like a different way. But like,
I would say
No.
still vote because
Yes. Yeah.
most
Yes.
people don't have that luxury.
that
Yeah.
I still have they have the right to. I'm not waiving my right. Like, because now at this point, like with the, if I'm being forced to vote, then like, that's no more of a freedom.
I don't know. It's just like things are not going great. I still don't like any other people, so I'm just gonna keep the same people in power. I don't know. It's every vote counts.
Yeah.
I feel like you should still vote.
Do you think we should have like age limits, not only on like people in Senate or in
Yeah.
power, but also people who vote?
Not about not about people who vote, because that's a different conversation.
I mean,
But like, age limits on the people in power, probably, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause-
old ass
Oh, yeah.
people.
yeah,
I mean,
because
like
it's a
the
bunch
only
of
old ass person I like is Bernie Sanders, and that's it.
like a lot of people argue
Free
of
healthcare.
the separation of church and
I need
state.
the
Yeah.
They'll argue about
Yeah,
the
you
separation of
do.
church and state, but like a lot of people that are saying that are like that helped overturn Roe v. Wade, like have like religious implications or
Yeah.
like their reasons are religious. Like I was raised this religion. We don't believe it, so now like that's made me feel like it's wrong, so I'm gonna vote in that way. Like it's not directly the church banning things through the government, but it's like these people feel that way because of their religion. And I was
Yeah.
raised that way, but even though I don't feel that way now, but I was still raised to think that. And I know plenty of people that believe that because they were raised like that through their religion.
Yeah.
And I feel like it should be the person's choice. I mean, because even in religion, they say like God gave people free will. I don't believe we should be taking that away from anybody. Sure, like obviously free will wouldn't, like, we don't mean like, oh, you can murder people, 'cause even that's like bad. But yeah, like
You're saying these things, but you're not gonna vote, so maybe you give the chance of the person who is for that to stay in power. I feel like you're just
no, well, because I don't want.
Well, there's not.
I don't want
just
the
to-
person in power to stay in power, but I also want their competition to get into power. So what am I supposed to do?
There
Keep the
isn't-
status quo that I'm not happy with?
There isn't just two parties. There's other parties there. Just vote
Yeah,
for
but
them.
you vote for the other party, they're still not gonna win.
They're not.
At least your vote's not wasted.
It is wasted.
You don't know that.
The only independent that's
What
ever
if you have the same, like, people have the same ideal as you? Like, oh, I'm gonna vote for third party.
the only way I can like this would ever make it is if I ran as an independent, assuming that I had enough of a backing. But even then, the independent doesn't get like isn't gonna win. I think there's the only independent that's ever happened. I think it was Roosevelt.
Well, with that kind of attitude, maybe.
And then plus, I mean, it's fucking corrupt. Do you think it's
Yeah.
gonna happen? You think either side is gonna let that happen?
If you don't like it, you can just leave.
If they don't like
Go
it,
back to where you
Okay,
came from.
and if they don't like it,
Houston.
they can just fucking shoot me.
Oh man.
Yeah, do what you want.
There's no-
while we can,
I think there's no winning.
while we have the luxury.
Yeah, I'm with Eddie. I'm just like, why even vote when both of the options are horrible? And then when it comes to the president, we don't even choose who's president. We have an electoral college who chooses, and it's like, what's the point? When both of them are shitty and we end up with shitty. We had a politician who was like talking about colonoscopies or something, and like all this other stuff where they, put the camera down your mouth and look through everything, or and everything like that. And then
What?
they started talking about he just, I don't know, he's like, how come they can't do that for like the vagina? And it's like,
Everyone's like,
everybody's like, that's how do you go from the digestive system to the that's not how this works.
The vagina.
Eating babies. It goes back to the Jamba Juice babies. There you go.
It's just like, we have politicians who don't even know how the body works.
No, my God.
well, some of them say, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a biologist.
Yeah, but still, like, what the
This is
fuck?
like
These are things you should know.
Elementary science.
My God. Ugh.
Oh, I don't even know.
America.
I vote to keep my guns. So, yeah.
So you have to vote against the current power.
Yeah.
But you're
Stick
pro.
with one thing that you like, and then
Yeah,
vote
but
for that.
what about all the other stuff?
You see,
they push?
that's the another thing I don't believe in. You shouldn't pick someone off of one stance alone, because like
Then you
people
run.
like to be black and
you
white
said,
about all this
It doesn't
stuff.
matter. It doesn't matter.
That's exactly why I'm not voting, because like people like to think it's all black and white. Like, oh, if you believe abortion should happen or not, okay, that's the only reason you're gonna be voting for this side, and that's the only thing. Like anything else could be like really bad, but you're gonna stick to that or something. Like, there's way more nuance than people talk about anymore, but nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to talk about it. It's only these specific issues, and like, like if anything, it's more important to you, like keeping your guns or abortion, and that's it.
Yeah,
Like
and
that.
then,
That's the only. That's pretty much what it's boiled down to. With these two parties right now.
Well,
Yeah.
it won't matter anyway, like you said.
yeah, but like
So-
Exactly.
even the
So-
Supreme
I'm still
Court.
gonna vote anyway. It doesn't matter.
So why would I?
I didn't say vote.
You did earlier.
I say you should.
I'd
but,
say
yeah.
It's
But-
free.
We're going off
Do
of
what
the,
you want.
off
It's
of your
free.
point of I want my gun, so I'm gonna vote for this person. Rather
For
than
the party that does keep your guns.
yeah, but what about all the other stuff they push? Like
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't.
It does matter to other people.
Well, not doing anything.
should- if
is
anything,
the
it
same
should
thing
matter.
As doing something.
It should matter. All this stuff is supposed to matter.
Okay, guys. So doing nothing is actually doing something, which is not helping anything.
I mean, it's like that's they want my
If a rat
voice.
goes inside a house, it's a mouse. I don't think. If a mouse goes outside, it's a rat.
I mean, I still think it's better. Like my voice is saying that I reject both of you. I reject the system the way things are now.
Absolutely, Texas
And neither
should
side-
secede.
And neither side wants to
No.
change it.
Texit.
oh my god.
I vote for the Texit.
Wasn't Abbott pushing that, or that's something
I
that
don't
they?
trust our
I don't trust our current
politicians.
Texan
Probably-
local state government
Yeah.
to be able to handle it if we seceded anyway. So
I mean, Abbott can't stand for anything.
he can't use.
Oh
no.
no!
I had to.
It's all dumb. I don't like it.
You know.
It's pointless.
You're free to do what you want.
Yeah,
It's
that's.
America. You're free to do what you want.
Oh,
That's it.
well, it's still
Unless
free.
the government doesn't like it.
I'll wait
Why-
for the next election.
while
If one,
still free.
if finally somebody starts speaking sense, then I'll be like, all right, that's the one I'm voting for. But until then, we'll probably all die by then. But oh well.
Oh no, it's crazy how your mom scared me. She's over there.
How you?
No, it's crazy because there's some I guess misinformation, like those
Some
2 weeks ago there was 42 immigrants that died in the trailer
No.
because the driver was on crack and he just saw something, like he was tripping out
and
he just abandoned the trailer and he
fuck.
ran away into the woods and
Hope he
left them
died.
there.
Hope he died.
No, they caught him.
Yeah.
Do you remember that video
But
of the people like in the back of that trailer that the police had stopped apparently, and like it was full of a bunch of people with guns and stuff like that?
No.
You don't remember that
I
one?
don't remember that.
Well, another video surfaced with a bunch of people surrounded by cops being put into that trailer. Same
Oh.
people that they arrested being put into that trailer. I was like, what? So take this with a grain of salt, but like it seems that it was very
Tinfoil
much
hat?
staged.
Tinfoil hat.
Yeah, some tinfoil hat shit right there.
Well, what do you call it? They what was it, Telemundo or something?
Probably.
They had an interview with one of the families back home, saying that his last text was, "I'm in the dark. It's getting hot in here. I'll call you when I get out."
Damn.
Didn't get the call.
Damn.
Yeah, the interview was really heartbreaking because the 4 kids are running around, didn't know what was going on, why they were being interviewed or anything like that.
Jeez.
The grandma on the back making straw hats, it was very eye-opening, I guess. Like, they still think that it's the land of opportunity and everything's better over here. What would you think? Like, they're still doing the right thing?
What, just being sent over here?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's like a hope that there is the chance to, but it's not like guaranteed.
A lot of Mexicans I know are pro Trump and like his
That's
him
so
being
odd, right?
against
So odd.
against well the way they see it, like, well, we go to the US, we're here legally, like we take all the stances to get here legally.
But I know,
Like, why are these people being let in like illegally? They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything that we did, the steps we took to be here with our papers and everything. Yet they get a free pass. I don't understand. Why
Yeah.
why do they get a free pass but I don't? That's what they've all told me. They've all said the same thing. They're like, this is bullshit. Why do they get special treatment but I don't? I did what I was supposed to do. Why are they being like? Why are suddenly they the good guys and I'm the asshole?
It's become harder.
Yeah,
It's
but
become a lot harder.
They still feel the same way though.
yeah. Well, on the other side, I know people who've had family members cross illegally, like their grandparents or their mother, and they crossed illegally, moved over here, and somehow still support Trump in their cause, and
That I don't understand.
where they're just like, my family crossed over, fuck everybody else.
That I don't understand. Like I'm the ones I'm talking to like are all here legally. Like my dad is now a United States citizen, and that only happened like last year. So that's why he feels as strongly as he does. It's like, no bullshit. But I mean, if you came over here legally and now you're like, fuck the people behind me, like, okay,
That
you're
was old me. I
Yeah.
transitioned.
at that. I'm kind of like, all right, you're a bit of a scumbag.
Yeah.
And like, all right, I made it over the wall. And just kick over the ladder, or just bring the ladder up with you. Like, that's some bullshit right there. I don't know. That's just if you ask me, I think that's something that says something about their character. But
Yeah.
yeah, like this is exactly what I mean. Like, it's way too, like, there's too many like.
Bless you.
It's way too
Thank you.
nuanced to be able to just. That's why I always say, like, my political stances always come with an asterisk. Give me a specific situation, and I'll make an opinion on that. Because I think making a blanket statement over a certain topic, like, I think is irresponsible. I think you should, like, I think the courts should be used for that reason. Like, take every, and I know it's probably most likely asking a little much, but like taking everything from a case by case basis.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say with a grain of salt.
With a grain of
Oh,
salt.
he didn't say the tagline.
He didn't do it.
Because that's not what I was, the point I was making. Even when I wasn't, like, at church, the people I talked to were like, we're against abortion, but, like, something happens, like the egg is conceived in the fallopian tube, that's really dangerous to the mother, she would most likely die. Like, yeah, of course, get the abortion, that sort of thing. Like, they're okay with things like that. Like, it's not just a blanket statement, but nowadays that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's yes or no.
Yeah, I think like also Roe v. Wade also kept the state from regulating your body or telling you what you can do with your body, and now if you have to get the vaccine, you have to get the vaccine.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't trust a government that's killed its own people, its own nation. I'm probably on a watch list now, but
Take what we say with a grain of salt, with a grain of salt, with a grain of salt, with a grain of salt.
9/11 was an inside job.
Okay,
Steel
now you're
beams. Steel beams.
jet fuel, steel beams. Tinfoil hat theory? Is that it?
Does the Pentagon even exist?
The CIA killed John F. Kennedy.
I've heard that's one that actually popped in my head earlier, but I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
I said it. I'm on a watch list.
That's why I don't get a convertible.
Jesus Christ.
We're never gonna make it to office.
If I disappear, you know why.
The blade has been dulled. He's been sheathed. Oh my gosh, this is a really dumb show.
Thought that was like a condom joke.
Remember to sheathe your blades.
Oh my god.
Everybody. Wait, isn't that going to be illegal?
No,
Oh, wait, no. Not with the executive order. Never mind.
it's just sad that they wanted to make that illegal.
I don't know,
Like-
dude. Which is funny. Like, the amount of shit they should be making illegal. Like, politicians should be diddling kids.
Jesus Christ. Are you talking about Epstein Island or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, wasn't it people from both sides doing that kind of shit?
I think so. Probably.
I think
I
the whole
mean-
thing was getting blackmail on everybody so you could control everything else.
Yeah. But, I mean, look how well that worked.
Well, he died.
He did die. He
He
is
was-
dead.
He was killed.
He was like
Or he
killed.
was.
The quote should be around the method or how he died. No, he's very
Suicide.
He's very much dead.
No, it's very much
Wow.
dead.
If that needs to be censored, sewer slide.
Super slide. So, have y'all had any fun in your yards lately?
Jesus, you're talking about
Sewer
4th of
slide.
July.
I didn't do shit for 4th of July.
Me neither.
I worked.
Me too.
I didn't.
I didn't work either. It was very quiet 4th of July this year.
I haven't.
Not
bought-
much to celebrate on.
Oh my god.
Goes on the conversation we
As soon
just
as,
had.
as soon as midnight, like it's July 3rd, midnight hit, she took a knee. Just takes a knee full
For the
20
whole day.
full 24 hours.
Took a looking around.
She said, I'll stand next year for a better country, but not this one. I haven't even bought fireworks for 4th of July in years.
Me neither.
Never understood that.
Buying fireworks?
No, like why buy fireworks like 3 days beforehand?
Because people like blowing
I mean,
shit
I
up.
don't-
You buy them
I
throughout
don't
the year.
understand buying them ahead of time, but like using them
Just
ahead of time.
You buy them throughout the year, just stockpile them.
Just what do you call it? It's the price hikes that get me, the price gouging.
Fair enough.
They're making money off of you being what do you call that? Procrastinating.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I don't like that.
where are we
I like
buying
that.
fireworks now?
What do you mean?
Like, it's past 4th of July. Where are we going to buy some fireworks?
Illegally online.
I'm gonna buy a firework. What? No, a firework guy. Why is that silly? When people have a supplier year round, why don't they have one for fireworks?
I mean,
Oh
you're
my God.
like, how far, like, you're against what exactly? Like, what is it that you don't understand about fireworks? Buying them ahead?
No, I just don't like that it's a price gouge
Well, when are you
like
supposed
2
to buy
days
them?
beforehand.
Oh. Me? That's why you buy ahead. You know? Like, as soon as they're opened up, like,
I feel like that's what do you call it? Like raising prices on water in a drought,
Oh yeah. But I mean, they're not.
or like a power
necessity, though.
outage,
I mean, when else are you supposed to buy fireworks?
or what do you call
Other
it?
than, like,
Buying
when-
the PS5s, selling them for $1,000
No, but, like,
or
where are
toilet
we,
paper
where are we supposed to buy
during
fireworks?
the pandemic.
Like, before they're price gouged. When do we buy them?
beforehand.
As soon as they put up the stands.
But then you say you didn't understand why people buy ahead.
Well, do they open them just on that day?
Well, no, but you also
Then
said
most
you're
of the
like,
time they open it like a month before.
yeah, like let's say for July 4th, I'd probably say like June 10th, maybe.
Yeah.
Like you see them up all over December. I don't know. I want to buy some fireworks now.
No, I still don't.
I guess I haven't bought any in years, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't something I missed. Still, especially I remember when I was a kid, we bought that like one, the huge one, like Excalibur, I think it was called. And like you always see like, and for New Year's you see the giant explosions in the sky, and then you want to be a part of that. I remember one year we bought this rocket, and we saved for last. We were like, "Oh, it's huge! It's gonna be awesome!" It was like this tall. You're like, "It's gonna be awesome!" Blah blah blah. So we're just a bunch of little kids running around, popping fireworks, black hats, Roman candles, whatever. Then finally, it's midnight. We've already popped everything else, And then we're like, all right, let's light the last one. Everybody make room. Blah, blah. We go, set it down on a slab of concrete. Okay, everybody, like everyone's ready to run away for the big explosion. Then I light it. The fuse gets lit, and we're just like, oh shit! I like haul ass, like a good 30 feet away. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. We're looking at it, waiting for it to go up, and then we just hear. Goes to the neighbors. Doesn't even pop. That's it. That was the show.
Wow.
That was the firework. It just went over the fence, and that was it. There was no pop. There was no
No
explosion.
hype.
There was nothing.
A dud.
Wow.
I don't even think it was a dud. Like, that was it. That was the show.
Wow.
So yeah, needless to say, we were very disappointed that year. So like when I eventually bought like that Excalibur one, it was like, boom, it was really huge. It was awesome. But I always remember that one day, that one night, we were just severely disappointed by
Flaccid.
very much.
Flaccid.
Yeah, it didn't go straight up. It just went, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think you heard a. Never mind.
Kill the dog?
Have y'all ever been hit by a firework before?
No, I haven't.
I got hit by a bottle rocket. Multiple times. Like that's how I got this singed off. Like right here. Like you could probably see like some of the hair trying to grow back, but it just never did.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Thought that was just your receding hairline.
Oh,
No, that's
Damn.
that's this side. Like I've never got hit anything here, but this part, like as you can see, it's kind of like indented a little. That's what happened.
The boy who lived.
Instead of a lightning bolt, it's just a.
Firework on his face.
Like a little thing that blew up.
What time is it? Not what time. Well,
136.
all right, cool. I was about to say like not time, but what time are we at? But this is a very political show. This one.
Well, I mean, it got to at the end.
Yeah. I mean, it was bound to happen at some point.
Yeah, I mean, with the homemade
Just-
shotgun.
All right, Eric's melting, so it's time to end the show.
Hot. It's very
It's
hot.
very hot. We're
Yeah.
gonna grab some snow cones or something.
All right, thank you guys. Guys.
Boy.
So
Eddie's
much
having
for-
a stroke.
So much for watching. Remember, we're a bunch of morons. We don't know what we're talking about, so take everything we say with a grain of salt.
There you go. Song guys. There you go.
So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Good night and take care.